What's up folks, and welcome back to the 6 Hour Gods YouTube channel. And today we are playing Uncharted The Lost Legacy yet again, and the chapter is called the Western Ghats. It's a very long chapter even without playing the side mission, so I'm going to keep it very simple today and just stick with the main story. So I hope you enjoy, and please remember to like and subscribe.
Wow, it's a lot of ground to cover.
True, but unlike your boy Asav, we've got an advantage.
The three symbols.
Let's have a look at the map. Okay, let's see. We are right about here. I can mark it up as we go. Check out that tower.
Bet you could get the lay of the land from up top.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for Asav.
Perfect. Not that I'm too worried about him, though.
You should be. We won't have the advantage of surprise again. Don't think he was expecting much from you.
Wait, was that a compliment? That sounded like a compliment.
His guys are idiots, but Asav is... We just need to stay the hell away from him. Where are you going?
Want to climb it with me?
I really want to, but someone should keep watch for Asav's forces.
Good call. Up and away.
Alrighty guys, this is my second time trying to record this chapter, and the first time round I did the side mission and the main story, which took around 2 hours in total. And I think that's a little bit long for a YouTube video, especially because I like to be around the 30-minute mark. 2 hours, far too long. So today I'm going to be focusing on the main story.
Easy does it.
All right up there?
So far, so good.
The side mission involves going around to 11 locations and collecting these tokens. And once you have all 11 of them, you go to a temple and you get a relic called the Queen's Bracelet. And the Queen's Bracelet allows you to wear it, and when you get close to a treasure, it will start to make noise and also vibrate the controller. So I ended up turning this feature off because I thought it was really annoying. If you're somebody that likes to go around collecting the treasure, then you're going to absolutely love the bracelet because it makes your life a lot easier.
Uh-huh. Nearly there. Here's our three symbols. Well, that took less time than I expected. Aimed right at those Hoysala ruins. It's an old fortress, sitting smack dab in the middle of the lake bed. I'll jot a bow on the map in that spot. Let's see what's behind the axe door. Another old fortress, tucked into the mountainside. I'll just mark that on the map with an axe. Huh. Wonder what that could be. For future reference. Last but not least, the trident. And another old fortress, just beyond those waterfalls. Trident mark on the map for you. Whoa! Guess I should have looked for a call button before climbing up.
Was it worth the climb?
And then some. Found the three symbols.
Really?
Yep. Each one was pointing towards a different fortress. Those are the best places to look.
Perfect.
Never understood the appeal of people like Asav.
Easy. He finds men who are weak and offers them power. Gives them purpose.
Purpose. Sounds more like bullshit to me. How'd you get tangled up with Asav anyway? Purpose?
Rather not go into it.
He certainly seemed to have a thing for you.
Don't remind me. Proved useful at the time, but... yeah.
Do tell.
Rather not.
Maybe over drinks?
Not enough alcohol in the world.
think we had to go up in there, but I'm not too sure. I played this chapter a few days ago now, and I kind of forget some of the stuff.
The rebels beat us here.
But this particular location involves doing a puzzle, and I think it's probably the toughest puzzle we've come across in the entire franchise so far.
Interesting circular motif. Like the disc. We're definitely in the right place. Hey, look. Shiva's axe. Matches the symbol in the tower.
Shiva. It was the god of destruction, right?
Yes, but maybe not the way you're thinking.
So not blowing things up.
Definitely not.
I actually like that they upped the difficulty of the puzzles in this game because, as we've seen in Uncharted 1 through 3, the puzzles were so goddamn easy that it wasn't satisfying to even do them. But this one, once you actually finish, you're like, god damn, thank god that's over.
Okay. Going. Let's get inside. What do you suppose this place was?
Hard to say. A fortress? Not the right layout for a temple.
In we go.
Ah. Salah versus the tiger.
Doesn't seem like a fair fight.
Salah won, actually. He was protecting his guru and killed the animal in one blow. It's where the name Hoysala comes from. Hoy, meaning strike, in their language.
Interesting. Let's keep moving.
Right.
I'm actually starting to hear some Indian tones come out when Chloe speaks. And I'm pretty sure that those weren't there before, and they also kind of changed up her face. So I'm not sure if Chloe was always half Indian or full Indian, or if that was something that they just made up for this particular game and any future games that come out.
They've left their climbing gear.
They should come in handy.
Correction. Our climbing gear. Oh, God, a bit hard on the wrists. There's an armed soldier.
Our cause does not afford luxury.
Then trade them. I'm sure there's a man here with floppy goods.
I'm smaller than most men. What the? Shit! Here they are!
Holy shit, the amount of bullets those guys were pumping out was ridiculous.
Yep.
Let's see what they have. Arrowhead P90. Oh, this bad boy looks like it has a fire rate from hell. I'll be taking that. I think it's pretty apparent that you have to play this game after completing Uncharted 4 because this isn't messing around. They're already throwing heavy enemies at you that have ridiculous armor.
Oh my.
What the hell is this?
Okay, let's see what this does.
That statue moved.
Well, I'll be going to hell. That's elaborate. Oh shit.
Statue moved again. I think that did it. Come on over.
I'm glad I remembered how to do that puzzle. And it's actually not too bad once you get into the swing of things. You just have to literally watch how they swing. And that particular statue swung horizontally, but others swing vertically as well.
Oh, for goodness sake. 3 statues with 2 different symbols. A star and rings. They're all Hoysala sun symbols, but I like your description better. Near miss there.
Not too bad. Turns out getting walloped by an axe hurts a little.
Would you like to give it a shot? I'm good, thanks. Close shave.
Okay, we should be going left here, I'm pretty sure.
Almost there. Right, got it. Come on over. Copy that.
Figured we'd have one more to go.
Did you know that? Everything always comes in 3.
You'll see.
That would have hurt.
Making progress? Halfway there? Sure. Let's say halfway there.
Okay, this is the tricky part. Do we go to the right or straight forward? Oh no, I messed up.
Felt that one whiz by. Not close enough. Fresh air.
There we go, that wasn't too bad. And I believe that if you are probably playing on crushing difficulty, that would just one-shot you. So I'm glad I'm playing on normal.
Well, looky here. What are you willing to bet?
Told you it's some kind of key.
Gold star for you. Now let's see what it does.
What is it? Ancient Hoysala jigsaw puzzle?
Of course. I'm making an axe.
I think the area where Uncharted gets the most criticism is in the puzzles and platforming, because there really isn't any type of consequence for you being slow or messing up, and in other games that isn't the case.
Nice to see you, Shiva.
Now what?
Now I guess we turn this crank and see what happens next.
Think it's safe?
You know that treasure hunting is not a good gig for the risk of us, right?
Neither is being a mercenary. Difference is when I pull the pin on a grenade, I know what's going to happen next.
My way's much more fun. Did you hear that?
You feel that? Look at that.
Holy hell. There's a massive relief carved into the side of that mountain. And you were worried we were going to turn that crank and die.
Guess it's good I've got an archaeologist's daughter with me. It must have been fun growing up, eh?
It had its moments. I learnt a lot. Hoysala Empire was kind of his thing. Took up a lot of his time, though. Me, if I go digging for treasure, I better make a buck or two.
Oh, sure. I don't take big risks without a good payday.
I imagine so. Like running an army, huh? That's a big responsibility.
Second nature. It's my father's company. He retired, I took over.
Family business.
Made a real mess of it. What, you should know? Heard you and those Drake brothers are close.
Yeah, well, it's a conversation for another time.
So, where to next?
There's the fort marked with a bow in the lake bed, and that fort sporting the trident above the waterfalls.
Suppose I should have asked about the Drakes before I took the job.
Not much to tell. I know Nate pretty well, Sam less so. He seemed to just appear out of thin air. Let's head back to the car. Gotta love a shortcut.
Glad we don't have to go back the way we came.
I would have made you dodge the axes.
There's so much important dialogue going on right now, but the first thing I want to talk about is how Chloe said that Sam appeared out of thin air. And that means that she met him after he got out of prison. So sometime in between the end of Uncharted 4 and the present.
Lake bed and waterfalls.
Roger that. Right, you're the military expert. What's Asav's strategy here?
He spread out his men, hoping to stop us in our tracks. Not what I would do.
So what would you do if you were Asav?
Besides leave the beard, hang back, let you do the heavy lifting, then swoop in and grab up the tusk once you've done all the hard work.
Devious?
Practical. Mitigates a lot of risks.
Lucky you're on my team.
Yeah, you are. I'm a little surprised Assault's not doing the same. Oh, hold up. Over there, in that cliff wall. See that archway? Looks intact. All right. And we were talking about...
You were talking about Asav.
Oh, right. I'm a little surprised Assault's not doing the same thing. Maybe his expert knows more than we think.
Right. All the more reason to wrap this up quickly then. Hey, just so you know, Nathan Drake is no longer in the picture. You don't have to worry about him.
I had my concerns.
Why do you accept my offer?
I'm not one to look a gift horse in the mouth. Especially with everyone wanting to see me fall.
I hear that. But on the plus side...
Oh, there's a plus side?
Oh, when people have low expectations, it's much easier to take them by surprise. As far as I'm concerned, this business is tough enough on your own. You have to take any advantage you can.
You always good for those? Place. Steady. Looks like we've got rebels ahead.
Check it out. It's Ganesh's trident. Spotted this on the tower, too.
Ganesh. Remover of obstacles.
I'm going to go back on my theory from last episode where I thought that Chloe's dad was going to be Asaf's expert. Now I'm leaning more towards Sam, because we know that Chloe somehow met Sam after the events of Uncharted 4, and she said that Nate's out of the picture, but made no mention of Sam whatsoever.
down now! It's all over! Sit down! There's no way out of this! Grenade out!
I think that's a lot of them. You all right? See, I'm thinking about how it could have gone worse. Much more positive outlook, sort of. Okay, that's not it. No, this. What's the trick here?
What? Look like a button.
Yeah, I just wanted you to have a go at something. What's this? That's a good sound.
One of the spokes on the wheel just turned around.
For this part, we actually have to go around this whole area and look for these things on the floor or in walls. And there should be 4 more left.
And how about you? That's 2.
Let's recap what we learned about Nadine in this chapter. We already knew that she inherited Shoreline from her father, and that the company wasn't doing the greatest when she got it. Okay, so she just found a switch, that's good. 3 more to go. Shoreline was struggling, but it wasn't a failing company. Nadine was the one who pretty much ran it into the ground, and now she's beating herself up about it.
Found you. Only 1 left.
We don't really know what happened to Shoreline after the events of Uncharted 4, but we can most likely assume that either the company folded or is under new management. And I believe that either Nadine is looking to get the treasure in order to fund starting up a new company, or getting back Shoreline to its former glory.
Last but not least. That should do it.
Okay, back to the big wheel thing.
Big wheel thing?
Whatever the archaeological term for it.
Big wheel thing works. Hey! You did it. Got damn right I did. Oh, come on.
Looks like we're going under.
Rightio.
Now then, I'm guessing this one needs to look like a trident.
Good guess. Oh, this one's a bit trickier.
It's Ganesh.
Hello, sir.
Right, let's turn the water on.
Whoa, whoa. What's to say it's not different this time? What if it's fire or something?
You're messing with me.
I'm totally messing with you.
Here we go.
I'm a little disappointed it wasn't fire.
Another waterfall.
Yeah. It's 2 out of 3 now.
Hoysala went to an absurd amount of trouble to hide the tusk.
Well, the tusk was the symbol of Hoysala dominance, representing their wealth and their might.
A nice trophy for the Persians.
Yeah. My dad always thought that the tusk was something even greater, though.
What? Your dad was after the tusk?
Oh, my dad was obsessed with it. He spent every day and night researching it. All our money wasted on fruitless expeditions.
Heard that one before. So what came of it?
I don't know. Well, he sent me and my mum away. He said it was no longer safe. And off to Australia we went. And now here I stand on the outskirts of Halibadu. That's pretty funny. And the last fort's resting in the lake bed. So that's the one with the bow.
At least your accent makes sense now.
Yeah,
Fraser's not exactly an Indian surname either.
it was my mum's.
Right.
All right, let's find a way out. Last one back to the car buys dinner.
I brought MREs.
You're no fun.
That was pretty important what we learned there, and it seems like Chloe's dad pretty much pulled an Evelyn and put treasure hunting over his own family, and for that, Chloe kind of resents him.
Fraser, incoming reinforcements.
Figures.
So it looks like we have a bunch of guys incoming from this way. So what I want to do is kind of chill here for a second, make sure they spread out, and then I think we can pretty much sneak past them all, get back to the Jeep, and they won't even know that we were here. For the plan to work, that guy has to move because that's our path of least resistance. Any other way, we're surely going to get caught. And that guy off to the right is going to be an issue as well. Let's take him down.
Hey! Get on them!
Cannot win! Open fire!
Alright, we're clear.
For real this time.
You handled it so far. All things considered.
What things are those?
No real combat training.
Ah,
Slightly impulsive. Run around the field like a maniac. Need to learn what short, controlled burst means.
alright.
Lost. Wearing red in a jungle combat scenario. I mean, seriously. Just the one in the lake that left. So close. Makes more sense why Assault's after the tusk now. Figured he just wanted the money, like us.
He'll use it to rally people to his cause. Wave it in the government's face. Just like all the other times.
This has happened before?
Oh yeah. Ever since the young king lost to the Persians, everyone's wanted to lay claim to this land.
Here I thought we were just going on a treasure hunt.
We are. Let men like Assad fight over it. It's none of our concern.
Fighting wars was my concern for a time.
Good point. But you did it for the cash.
Usually.
What about when you worked for Assad?
Definitely a cash grab. Hardly worth the trouble.
Ouch. Why do it then?
Needed to establish my rep, eh? Figured I'd start with the worst of the bunch.
Nowhere to go but up after that.
Might be more guys over there, yeah?
Once more, with gusto. Look up there. Parashurama's bow. Man. Glad I climbed that tower, eh?
So, Parashama.
Parashurama.
Who was he again?
Okay, sixth avatar of the god Vishnu. A fearsome warrior.
Right. Still wrapping my head around it all. I know how to drive.
Sure, in reverse.
You're welcome. Now where do we go?
Up! We go up.
Nice to be out of that shithole finally.
I was starting to think the boss was all talk.
I'd watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Soon it won't matter. Once we have the task, the people will follow like sheep.
Yeah, even the mighty Indian army will tremble.
Can't wait.
It's the way to cheat.
On the mountain!
Here come the others.
You boys really don't want me shooting from down here. Okay, we're all clear.
Won't be the last one. There was a big truck parked out front.
We'll keep our eyes open.
We'd better. We'd walk right off a cliff.
You do have a sense of humor.
Would have preferred a head start over assault.
See that?
Looks like another faucet.
Let's find a way up.
It's going to be interesting to see if there is some type of supernatural element to this game, because those two soldiers were saying that the Indian army would tremble if it was revealed that Asaf had the tusk of Ganesh.
Follow me!
It might be a symbol of power, and others might rally to his cause, but at the end of the day, it's not like a super soldier serum that you would get from the ruins of Shambhala. In my opinion, that's a much more powerful tool to somebody who's wanting to become a dictator like Asaf.
Nadim, more friends up ahead.
They don't know we're here. Good. To your right.
I say it's time we put the silencer to good use. My goal here is to do this entire mission stealthy.
Hang on.
Man down here! Safety's off. Search every inch of this place. Nothing over there? Hello? Keep looking. They're here somewhere. All right, where are we?
Site secure. Well done.
And you said I was like a bull in a china shop.
I never said that.
No, but you thought it.
Got me there. Let's press on.
Just what I was gonna say. Some kind of mechanism. Here we go.
Look, step in that gate.
Perfect. That should do it.
Made it! Oh, shit!
Oh! Well, you made it across at least.
Sorry. I'm sure you can find your way over here.
Oh, definitely. Figured you'd want to take the easy way over.
Oh, please. Show me how it's done.
Watch and learn. Beg your pardon?
Doing all right?
Fine. Just don't get started without me.
Wouldn't dream of it. Oh, there you are. Having fun?
Just like the monkey bars in primary school.
I'd say this looks safer than the playground at my school.
Nearly there. Made it.
I'm impressed.
You're impressed. I'm tired. Let's get this done. So, this would be a bow. Oh, what the hell? That's not fair. Look at that.
Bada Sharama. Come on, let's get this over and done with.
Yep. Whoa! Shit!
See? I told you it was dangerous. You hurt.
Just my dignity.
Here we go.
Let there be water. And now that's 3. You know, you're pretty good at this whole treasure hunting thing.
I'm a quick study.
One question, though. I reckon that you could pretty much do anything you want. Why are you so keen to get Shoreline back?
Seriously? My partner turns my own men against me. My lieutenant makes off with a bounty. Nathan and Samuel Drake get off scot-free, and you're asking why I want Shoreline back.
Yeah.
It was on my watch. I lost it on my watch. All right, what the hell is that thing you keep playing with?
It's my stress toy. It showed up in the mail a few weeks after we got to Australia. All right, we better get a move on. We don't want Asav to get ahead of us. You know, I've had my fair share of screw-ups. You just pick yourself up and move on.
I don't like to fail.
No one does, love.
Let's find a way to get back down to the car.
Sounds good. Ah, this is open now.
Alrighty, let's see how we get down from here. I think we're at the end of our rope, so we have to find some type of handhold. Ah, there we go.
Hey, if you want to look anywhere else out there, now's the time to do it.
Right.
Beautiful out here.
Is this your first visit to India?
Yeah.
Not a lot of perks in this line of work, but travel is definitely one of them.
Where have you been?
Where haven't I been?
Whichever question works for you.
Well, I haven't been to the States.
Really?
Yeah, well, the stuff I'm looking for is usually old, right? The US was only founded a couple of 100 years ago.
True.
What about you? Where do you want to go?
Iceland.
Nice boy.
Think we've lost them.
She who fights and drives away lives to fight another day. What?
Pick it back up?
Oh, right. Nice choice. Beautiful there.
Well, it's quiet. Unspoiled. And I want to see those northern lights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's on the bucket list too. You should go when we're done here.
Someday. Have other things to attend to first.
Look, for what it's worth, it's your kick-ass reputation that got you this job. Plus, I figured you could use the money.
You're not wrong.
Honestly, though, it's actually nice working with a woman for a change. Here we go. Coming.
Right behind you. Magnificent. How long do you suppose it takes to carve something like this?
Years. Decades, even. The Hoysala certainly did have a knack for stonework.
And the war, it seems.
That too. They must have made these to commemorate their victories against the Persians.
Looks like they put up a good fight.
They did. Pity it didn't last. But their loss is our gain, right?
That carving looks familiar.
That carving is an exact match for the disc.
So what does that mean?
I don't know yet. But I'm guessing we should give that a try. Should we dance?
Try not to break it this
Sassy.
What the hell?
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Can't say I was expecting that. You ready?
Yeah. Just, taking it all in. Welcome to downtown Halabadu. The last known resting place, the Tusk of Ganesh.
Spectacular. And what?
Doesn't it look like there's a dam or something between the two Ganesh statues?
Must have been eroded by the falls.
So how do we get in?
Hang on. Yeah. Look at the crown. It's not wear and tear.
You're right. Maybe it was a watchtower?
Bet that's how the Persians got in.
I have heard about this place for so long. I can't believe I'm actually looking at it.
Should take a picture. Send it to your dad.
Great idea.
What? You one of those cultures who can't work a computer? Just take the picture. Show it to him in person then.
No, it's just a few decades too late for that.
Look,
Oh, God, please, no. It's fine. Shall we, head over to Halabadu?